What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon. Like, subscribe. You got it. I don't think you guys got it because you're not helping me out. But anyway, doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Listen, uh, what's in a name, guys? I told you in a previous video, for those of you who watched it, uh, I don't name these cars. My wife does. And she takes a lot of joy in doing that. Drives me crazy, but it's fine. And when we go to car shows or things, she likes to have stuff for the car with the name on it. Okay, so she came up with the name for the new car, the 2007 GT500, new to us. And she named our other car, which is Bad Pony. So, Bad Pony needs no introduction. There it is. It's a 2024 GT, 810 horsepower, Whipple, ton of carbon fiber, other things. Change the interior. If you've never seen Bad Pony, watch one of my other videos. You'll see it. But she named Bad Pony, and it's a bad pony. So she wanted a name for the orange car, and a lot of people have been asking me, why we bought a convertible instead of a coupe, and that's a good question. I could have bought the coupe. I could have bought a coupe. The coupes are out there. I could have bought one for the same price we paid for this car. We wanted the convertible because we have a coupe, and just for cruising around, doing whatever. The convertible's nice. It's nice to go out. It's nice to go out to dinner and whatever. So we wanted the convertible, so we have it. So what's the name of the car? There we go. So the name of the car is, I don't even know if I'm going to say this right. You guys help me out. But Charizard. It's Pokemon. And he's orange and white. And there he is, guys. In all his glory. And that is actually him. And she got this for the car. She got him the Shelby bib, and we will be getting some other stuff for the car to go with it. But let me know if you like the name of the car, and if you don't, well, she named it, so you gotta like it. She's never been wrong. But let me know what you think about that, guys. And you can see this is the 2007. It matches the car almost perfectly, but I don't think this camera really does justice to the color of the car. And what's the future for the car? So I changed the intake and stuff, and I'll be honest with you guys. I told you a backstory on the car, I believe, when I did the walk around and everything, and the car was bought in 2007. It was actually built in 2006, if that makes sense. But it was bought in 2007. The gentleman that bought it, I don't know who he was, but he put the car away for the first 18 years or whatever, 16 years of its life. And then they took the car out, and whatever, somebody drove for 2 years. They put 15,000 miles on the car. The car only had 354 miles on the car. Somebody took it out, drove 15,000 miles. Were they good 15,000 miles? I'm starting to think no. When I bought the car, I ended up getting it from a dealer, and he had told me that they'd gone through the car and done everything, okay, you know. And I know that you guys are going to be like, no way, absolutely no way that a dealer lied to me. But anyway, they didn't go through the car, because the first thing I did was take out the air filters and everything. They're disgusting, like disgusting. Everything has, you know, the original markings on it and everything. So I changed the air filters. Then that led me to, well, I changed the oil because, you know, I don't trust them anyway. So the oil was first. But I changed the air filters. They were disgusting. And then I started looking at the antifreeze. So this week or next week, whenever I get to it, I'll be changing the original antifreeze out of the car. I mean, it's only 19 years old, so that's fine. Or 18 years old, 19 years, it'll be 19 years old in another month, whatever. The car was built in 2006, so you do the math. But I will be changing the antifreeze and the spark plugs, even though the car only has 15,000 miles on it. The car sat for a massive amount of time, and all this should have been done, you know, but it wasn't. So this is just basic maintenance. I'm gonna change the rear end and the oil out of the rear end, and I'm going to change the springs in the car too. So they're back ordered. I'm waiting for them, and when they come in, then I'll deal with the rear end. But it looks like this week, next week, I'm going to change the antifreeze. I'm going to flush the system. I'm going to do all the right things, and that's just basic maintenance, guys. It should have been done. The guy claims he did the clutch. I believe him, because the clutch sucks anyway, but I'm going to change that out at some point too. But for right now, it is what it is. You know, money doesn't grow on trees and whatever. So, yeah, another thing is, we got to get ready. We decided, I think it was my decision. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we decided we're going to go to Ponies in the Smokies. So Tennessee, here we come, which is in March. And so I had to book a rental for that. And we're going to take Bad Pony to run the Dragon and, you know, do the car show and other things, whatever other things are going on. So if you're from that area, or you go all the time, you know, and you know stuff that goes on or whatever, hit me up and just let me know. I'd love to get to know some of the rest of the area and run the things or whatever, but we're not going to take the 2007. So we have time for this car. And then when we get home, there's like a week before Mustang Week in Texas, which we'll be taking both cars. So I would like to get Charizard ready for that, as ready as I can. And Bad Pony still needs a few things before we go to Tennessee. I'm going to put an oil cooler in the car, and I'm going to put some wider tires on the back. So I need to do those things in the next 3 months. Christmas is coming, so, you know, everybody's got shit to do. I should say stuff to do. Sorry. And you know, so anyway, guys, I just wanted to update you. I really didn't have nothing for this week. I'm changing on the car or whatever, but you could see Charizard is there, and my wife has named the car, so you'll see a bunch of other shit all over the car. It'll be unbelievable. But anyway, people like to do that stuff. She likes to do that stuff. So, but anyway, figured I'd just check in. Thanks for watching, guys, if you're watching, and like and subscribe if you would, and I will get with you next week when I'm doing the basic maintenance. Oh, I'm also changing the belts on the car, the supercharger belt and the accessory belt, because I don't know how old they are, and the last thing that I want to do is be on the side of the road because of a stupid belt. So that's all getting changed too, and we're gonna get to that. So have a good day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.